opportunity to start fresh with a...
When he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he...
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutal up. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick. It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. Austin with a reversal. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals will go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Driven down.
I'm worried our announce table will soon be in the line of fire here.
Who cares about the table? What about us?
He's heading back to the ring. Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success.
A devastating landing. Chokeslam.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment. The Rattlesnake's being picked apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
And slides back into the ring.
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that only put Austin on the show for 10 minutes instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
Oh, Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. And a well-timed counter.
Austin's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
The Rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can.
And he has an answer for Rikishi. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Whoa. Oh, man.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And here we go, returning to the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Fast thinking saved the moment.
Going up to the top now. From the top. Hoping that was enough. Was it? Quick count out after one.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Oh, it gets put into the barricade.
What's he got planned? Oh, man.
Enjoying how he's worn down the Rattlesnake throughout this match.
I bet The Rock is smiling about
too. Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist off. Blast off!
Look out below! Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
And that was a well-executed attack.
And his body seems to be the preferred target.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for...
Rikishi is down. It could be over. He gets the kick out after the one.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
Looks like he's coming back in. Sent into the corner.
Had it scouted and returned in kind with the boot.
Austin!
A star by the rattlesnake.
Will Rikishi get back up?
The rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this...
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that. Timed his defense perfectly.
A striking blow.
Back in the ring.
Taking this match to the outside.
What a headbutt.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them. We talk a lot of... Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here...
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All but he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
And Stone Cold is really playing it up for the WWE Universe.
Austin in a state of distress now.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
And Rikishi puts a quick stop to the momentum that was building against him.
Could be the exact U-turn Rikishi needed in this match.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Oh, brutal forearm. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. He's about to bring new meaning to the term hockey fight. Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be, but when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold?
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
He fights Rikishi back.
Down by the DDT.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
He's got him down. This could be it.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Austin with the stunner.
Will Rikishi get back up?
Shoulders down. The ref can't even start the count.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a one count. It's stunning.
And you've got to wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold, or if he stays the course.
Oh, boom!
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Carefully measuring, waiting to strike.
Liftoff! You gotta be kidding me!
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Finds the table, and guys, I do not see the table being long for this world.
Uh-oh.
And he counters. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Things are heading ringside now.
Response. And Rikishi with a counter.
Stiff punch.
Answer that with a knee to the gut.
Rikishi able to dodge that.
Rikishi got all of it.
Shoved right out of the ring.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Every counter being answered with another.
He fights Rikishi back. Run out of ringside and back to the mat. And Austin, Luthez press, Luthez press.
Look at him go. Luthez press.
Into the cover. This might be it. The Rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold made Rikishi pay the price for every day he had to rehab his injury.
a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.
This one's heading to the outside. The Rattlesnake defenseless here.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
He's got control. Oh, God. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
From the top. Side steps. Backbreaker.
Rikishi has an opening. Ooh.
He's got him close. Boom, what impact. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock. And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Rikishi finds his target with that one.
We talk a lot about Austin and Rikishi.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And he gets sent back into the ring. What a counter.
There's been a lot of victory.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
And breaks out of the sleeper.
Stone Cold in the line of fire.
Oh, my God.
Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
Stone Cold able to reverse that.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Austin is going to look to press on the advantage.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own reign.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Austin needs to mount some offense.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Sharp punch.
Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
It put Austin down. Unbelievable. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild.
Tossed back into the ring. Austin gets stymied.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver.
Oh no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count the rattlesnake out.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
Dueling reversals. Big time.
Rikishi is down. It could be over. Kicks out. He still has life.
What a match.
Power slam. He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
A kick out at 2.
How in the world did he kick out?
He's got something in mind. Oh, my God. Clothesline stops that move in its tracks.
He just flipped the script there. There's the bulldog. Scooped up. Here it comes. Rikishi driver. Dishing out the big guns once again.
There's 2. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is
The challenger not taking their eyes off.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big early cover for the title. The challenger stays in the match with a kick out.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Oh, God. Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
And that's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as
WWE Championship at stake. The undefeated challenger Umaga has run out of targets to beat up on and now finds John Cena in his way.
Uh-oh, trouble might be coming our way.
Quick, Saxton, get under the table to protect yourself.
Good idea.
Face buster plants him.
I don't know, guys. That just opened a pretty nasty cut on Cena. He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
And he tosses it back in now.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Nice running crossbody.
What a way to get out of that one.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
And you just see Cena's legs bend awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry.
proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
Saw it coming and went for the defensive headbutt.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. He gets into the ring.
Absolutely planted.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
From the top. Umaga with a retaliation. Cena with a shoulder tackle. And here comes Big Match John.
Don't throw a punch. Don't throw a punch. Oh, that never works.
He's going up.
From the top, the leader of the C-Nation. John Cena is pulling out all the stops, trying to keep Umaga down. He's still got life in this matchup.
John Cena. Oh! Will the champ make that payoff?
2. Oh, my, that was close.
I don't believe it. How did the challengers survive that?
By the skin of their teeth. And don't expect the champ to start going easy on him now.
And Cena has to hammer it down now. He was only inches away from gaining the 3 count. Oof. He turns him around on Umaga.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full. This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, Samoan spike.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Sharp clothesline.
The attacks Umaga has been delivering. You have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his blood. John Cena looking to end this. Attitude adjustment.
The champ delivering when it counts.
Shoulders are down. He got him. He got him. Cena got him.
Here is your winner, and still
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena hold the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Now, Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Deadlifting their opponent up.
Deadlift gut wrench suplex.
I have no idea where that burst of power came from, but it couldn't have been more impactful.
That amount of size hitting you could really rock you. Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Ooh. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. He answers right back.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
Got to act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Just manages to beat the count.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. His handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Choke slam!
Face buster plants him. That unraveled on Umaga.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say John's overpowered in a matchup, but the champ is going for the cover.
Power out in one.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Oh, ouch! He avoids the contact.
Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
Uh-oh. The defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Uh-oh. Knew what was coming there. He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Kick to the gut. And, oh, brutal forearm. Short clothesline hits its mark.
Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight. Here we go. You ready for it? Going for sliced bread. Oh, countered into a power slam.
That's using your head.
Just a nasty headbutt. He's at a disadvantage. Choke slam!
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
Cena has no control here.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
And Cena with the wherewithal to counter. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Ooh. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Oh, right to the throat.
And into the corner he goes. And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
A headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan Bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to pin attempt by the champion. No! Title's still on the line!
What an incredible match we are witnessing. Cena walking it in. STF. STF. No.
Well-placed elbow is a key to escape.
Uh-oh.
It saw what was coming there. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
What a chancery. Fought back with a punch to the gut.
Big back body drop. What elevation. And has Cena truly hurt Umaga? Has he slowed the Samoan Bulldozer down? Oof.
Uh-oh. Oh, not today. Caught by surprise with the DDT.
Just cranking the head.
This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike.
He might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Focusing their attack on the arm, but countered with a knuckle sandwich. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected.
And he turned it around.
Back and forth trading reversals. Bam, answered with a headbutt.
Driver, wow!
I think that's it. That must be it. Not quite enough to put him away. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Measured up and first drop.
Cena tapping in and has the crowd in a frenzy.
We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Headed to the top rope.
From the top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, Samoan spike.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Headbutt.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Mistake by Umaga.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Choke slam!
Oh, the reversal by Cena. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's a free fall.
From the middle rope.
Oof, nobody home.
Up they go.
Samoan driver. Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water. The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Fought off with an elbow.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Taking things way too far.
Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat.
Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena.
Here it comes!
Samoan spike!
Can the champ recover from that?
And the cover. Oh, kick out at two.
We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
More like the champions proving that sooner perish than lose their title. And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like for the title.
And the glory.
New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing any...
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There's nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
He goes for the quick pin. But no, helping their teammate out there.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Come on now. What is this manager bringing out? You should revoke his license plates.
Oh! Clubbing blow.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
And no two ways about it. That move was just dirty. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
I do not see this match going on much longer.
From the top. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Escapes with a knee to the gut.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Punch right in the head. Front face lock applied. It's about to get more painful. Hung across the top rope.
He's going for it.
Gets the shoulder up and run.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
We've been waiting for it the whole time.
No, he kicks out.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up. Oh, nasty elbow.
Another one.
Down they go.
One step ahead there. He's headed out to the ringside area. Cover here. Is it enough? Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
I think this ref might be a little slow on the count.
Being placed in the corner here. Has an answer for Akam.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Headbutt.
This is just nasty.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Sax. You might get caught.
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe.
Samoan drop.
And right into the pin. There's two. He gets the shoulder up at two.
Close call. That was almost lights out. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Jamal interrupts the...
This is just too far. Get some control in there. Go into his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Fends it off. Good counter.
And he now slides back into the ring. Akam avoids the attack.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO. Oh my goodness. Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting. We knew this would be a grueling... Pump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver.
That's it. 3-minute warning are done.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail. Spine buster. And this one's taken to the outside.
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
Clawing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces.
Oh my, what a splash.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
A steel... Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
Has him in the corner.
The superstar has control of their opponent, driving them down to the canvas. And what's next? From the middle row.
Beautiful splash. Forget it. AO. This could be it. It could end right here.
Here's the pin.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate. Stiff headbutt. And the knee.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Rosie shutting the door right now. I guess it was time to switch gears.
What is he doing?
Ooh, back elbow puts a stop to things. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's doing your noggin.
A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
And what a throw that was.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief. He counters with a great reversal.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
From the heavens, big time splash. 3-minute warning might just be done messing around. Where in the world is he getting this from?
His beating heart will not be stopped.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
delivering nasty stomps.
He wants to end this for the win. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
How?
Razor gets the shoulder up. There is no quitting this man tonight.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
Oh, and a stomp.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Rosie left an opening for the counter.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Barely kicks out.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up. Lifts their opponent's legs.
Anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
The entire WWE universe is going to have to pick their jaws off the floor after this one's done. Head down to the gut.
He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
And he gets back into the ring. Akam with a course correction.
Pop handle locked in.